One who knows the transcendental nature of my appearance and activities does not, upon leaving the body, take his birth again in this material world, but attains my eternal abode, O Arjuna. Or, unless ye are as little children, ye shall not enter the kingdom of heaven. Or many other verses in different languages with different mythos. The same message, an echo. Human language is what has divided us. We don't need to speak. We communicate silently. Our energy, our soul. Arguments. Human words. Divide. All ism. Schism. Division. We're here to understand our common ground. Not just me and the rest of the humans. The earth, the animals, not corporations and religions. Secret clubs meet in brick buildings. We are a point of awareness for the singularity. Man-made anything. So just entertaining nonsense. Denatured beasts. Docile, subservient. Rings through the noses. Being led to the market. There is only ever now. So if Jesus hasn't arrived by now, he's never coming. Christ never left, was never born. Christ existed before the name Jesus. Christ existed before the very first name was uttered. God is love and love is God. And God is also a hand puppet called the devil. Demons are angels working a night shift because creation never stops. Clockwork. That quote was from the book On the Way to Krishna, by the way. Krishna consciousness, Christ consciousness. It's all about oneness with everything. Acceptance. To die with a clean field, a clean slate, a clean bill of health, and a clean record. Not in terms of some sort of societal competition construct. God sees everything. The ones that watch can't see anything. Not much. Not in terms of truth. Fear keeps humans in a process of manifestational trauma loops, believing, expecting the worst, feeling like a victim. The perpetrator lurks. But if you mind your own business, if you just get on with your life, if you conscientiously develop your own character and refine the way that you show up in this world, the way that you think, if you enjoy life, really, truly, not for any reason, but just knowing that to be alive is the gift, because it is our life to do with as we will. And we've been fenced in by invisible, imaginary fencing, and the gate's open anyway. And we've got the key for the padlock. Instead of focusing on external power in this world, in this life, when we tap into our own power, our own creative, as opposed to constructed or destructive, then it doesn't matter what's going on in the world. We have a duty to tend to our own inner world. That's why Babylon, the Matrix, whatever you want to call it, wants to keep us distracted or entertained, imbalanced, feeling lack, in poverty or addiction, homelessness, which actually is a lot closer to living like we should. It's not a curse to be houseless. It's not a curse to not have to pay rent. I told somebody recently who were offering me accommodation, I don't need bricks and mortar. I need community. I need to be around people that inspire me and that see the world the way that I do. Not entirely, not exactly, but the key components of life. Because I'm surrounded by people who are drowning in fear, swallowing each other's anxieties and regurgitating the story. I've got a story to tell. I've been telling it. I'm tired. Speaking about the same old story. Free humans, sovereign beings who make all their own decisions and choices. So it's my responsibility to go out and find them, eh? Because they're not coming here to my tent. I haven't invited them. Only a few people know where this space is. Probably more than I realise, but we are innocent. We always were and we always will be. We are pure. Who we are, the soul, the human part of us, the character, costume, avatar, the physicality, the mental construct that got dragged through the dirt. We are angels with dirty faces. How could you ever rise above duality without understanding every nuance of the extremes of either pole? How would you ever meet yourself in the middle unless you knew the outer swing of the pendulum? You have to get lost in order to understand that you're lost and put out a SOS and receive the call. Integration of absolutely everything that you've ever experienced without any emotional, psycho-spiritual residue, because that's here now. No baggage, no story. It's where the birds live and the trees. Fear, which is related to looking backwards, makes us do a 180, which in turn leads us to only be able to look forwards, which causes anxiety. It's all very well knowing that you don't want to be somewhere, you don't want to do something, but that doesn't mean that you should immediately vacate, move on to the next thing, because truthfully, if life is a gift and this earth is ours, then nowhere should bother us. We should just be delighted to walk this earth. Another polar opposite that we have to understand the middle ground for stillness and movement. And that's mental and physical, subsequently spiritual stillness or movement. Society causes humans to be trapped in their head or thinking a lot or having a lot of thoughts. So if you're at work, just say a man is at work, and when he's at work he's thinking about not being there because he doesn't like being there, and then he'll get home and think about work because it stresses him out so much that it leaves him with questions, and he doesn't stand up for what he actually believes in, and he doesn't want to be there. Or There's a conversation that you're not brave enough to have, but you're having it energetically in your head all the time, regardless of where you are or what you're doing. Stillness is needed. Most humans are ungrounded, and I don't just mean not grounded in reality. I mean literally, energetically, electrically grounded, connected to the earth, discharged of any negative energy from their field. Shoes are a psyop. Probably in heaven. You don't need clothes. Like, society says you need clothes. And you better have some shoes as well, because you don't want to step on broken glass or dog shit, mate, on this concrete. Right, well, I need to go make a coffee.